I'm not going to say much because they've done everything and they've been everywhere, and I could never ever make a list to fit it all in. So if you would please give a Clifftop welcome to the new Lost City Ramblers.
We've been hearing that tune or versions of it in the parking lot all over the place for the last couple of days, and happy to be here. We have a heavy load to carry tonight. As many of you know, Mike Seeger can't be with us. And this was supposed to have been the last concert of the new Lost City Ramblers. We planned this for a year, and we've been playing together for 51 years. And we have a lot of friends here who know what's going on, and we're going to try and see if we can call up other friends who played with Mike, kind of replace him or call up the spirit and see if we can get our spirits up. Here's a song called The Baltimore Fire. There's been a lot of requests of this, an old Charlie Poole song. Falls by an arrow, then I heard a cry of we will remember the fire setting castles burning embers on another faded city of our land. Fire, fire, I heard the cry from every breeze that passes by. All the world was one sad cry of fear. Anguish pray, falling loud to heaven for aid, while the fire into the slain fair Baltimore, the beautiful city. Amidst an awful struggle of commotion, the wind blew a gale from the ocean. Brave firemen struggled with devotion, but their efforts all proved in vain. Fire, fire, I heard thee cry from every breeze that passes by. All the world was one
But then to bring her in at night, the only thing that really worked was the correct cow call. Something like this. Bossy, bossy, boss. And there she comes. I can see her back there. The bell cow. That's what this song is all about. But some of these days I learned how I'm gonna milk that old bell cow. Oh, the bell cow, got your mother dead. Oh, the bell cow, got your mother dead. Oh, the bell cow, got your mother dead. Oh, the bell cow, goes her in the bell. Best hat. Oh, the bell cow, catch her by the tail. Oh, the bell cow, look her in the pail. Oh, the bell cow, catch her by the tail. Oh, the bell cow, look her in the pail. Way down yonder in Arkansas, the bell cow whipped him ram-in-law. Oh, the bell cow, catch her by the tail. Oh, the bell cow, look her in the pail. Oh, the bell cow, catch her by the tail. Oh, the bell cow, look her in the pail. Down to the corn patch, a big limousine. Along came the bell cow, pecking her screen. Oh, the bell cow, catch her by the tail. Oh, the bell cow, look her in the pail. Oh, the bell cow, catch her by the tail. Oh, the bell cow, look her in the pail. Some of these days and I learned how I'm gonna milk that old bell cow. Oh, the bell cow, catch her by the tail. Oh, the bell cow, look her in the pail. Oh, the bell cow, catch her by the tail. Oh, the bell cow, look her in the pail.
Looking for a banjo player?
Looking for a banjo player.
Here she are. Jay Hawker, for those of you who know that this is Jay Hawker. And our fiddler is Tracy Schwartz. I'm John Cohen. And the other voice up here is Mike. And usually around this time in every program we do a Carter family song or two. And this is one of them. We've been doing it for years.
Darling, how can I stay here without you? I had nothing to ease my poor heart. This whole world would seem sad, love, without you. Tell me now that we're never to part. And I'll pawn you my gold watch and chain, love. And I'll pawn you my gold diamond ring. I will pawn you this heart in my bosom. Only say that you love me again. upon it. It's a face that is false, but it's fair. Upon you my gold watch and chain, love, and upon you my gold diamond ring. I will pawn you this heart in my bosom. Only say that you love me again. Tell me why that you do not love me. Tell me why that your smile is not bright. Tell me why you have grown so cold-hearted. Is there no kiss for me, love, tonight? Now upon you my gold watch and chain, love, and upon you my gold diamond ring. I will pawn you this heart in my bosom. Only say that you love me again.
Whenever we think about this song, Waves on the Sea, it reminds me of the time when the New Lost City Ramblers and Maybelle Carter were playing the Ash Grove out on the West Coast, the LA area. 2 or 3 weeks, I think we did. We even backed her up on several concerts and a 10 a.m. TV appearance. But I remember her doing this song very well. Something about playing the music with the musician really seems to drive it home. And I need to put a cable, okay, so we get it in the key of E. It sings better there.
The same place I'm going, I'll go somewhere else.
All right.
See how they roll, the chilly winds, how they blow. My own true love got drowned in the deep, and the ship never got to the shore. On the deck was the border of the ship, and a rough-looking fellow was he. Says, I care no more for my wife and my child than I do for the fish in the sea. Oh, waves on the sea, how they roll, the chilly winds, how they do blow. My own true love got drowned in the deep, and the ship never got to the shore. Well, the next on the deck was the captain of the ship, and a nice looking fellow was he. Says 10 poor soldiers got drowned in the deep, and the ship still out to the sea. Oh, the waves on the sea, how they roll, the chilly winds, how they do blow. My
wanna see how they roll. The chilly winds, how they do blow. My own true love got drowned in the deep, and the ship never got to the shore.
Usually at this moment in the Ramblers set, we each take a solo, or so high, whatever comes out like. But I've asked Paul, who's been playing, he's made several records with Mike and has played with Mike quite a bit, to do a song.
Thank you very much, friends. We're going to engage in a Ramblers tradition here by tuning our banjos. And remember, good banjo tunings take time to prepare. That's right. Just to hang on here for a moment. This is an old song that I learned from Fields Ward, who grew up around Independence, Virginia, down in the southwest corner of the state. And Mike's family visited the Wards back in the late 30s and early 40s. And I started to see Fields in the 70s after he'd moved to Maryland. And not long after that, I met Mike, and we discovered that we had a great appreciation for the Ward family's music and a lot of other music in common. And I should say right now that for those of you who don't know all that much about the new Lost City Ramblers, they have been absolutely profoundly motivating in the old-time string band music revival for half a century. They've shown us the way in collecting, performing, and playing and having a good time. We're very sad that Mike can't be with us, but if there was ever a night to put it together for all three of them, this is it. Please thank them for their half-century of contribution to old-time music and music tradition. This is the time. John came over to the trailer early today, and he said, "What do you want to play that you played with Mike?" Mike and I recorded this Ward family song years ago, and we'd like to perform it for you. It's called Chilly Winds. Suits my clothes, darling babe, going where them chilly winds don't blow. Who rock that cradle when I'm gone, darling babe? Who rock that cradle when I'm gone? Going where that climate suits my clothes, darling babe. Baby, my time ain't long. Who'll stir your gravy when I'm gone, darling? long lonesome road before you travel on. Going where them chilly winds don't blow, darling babe. Going where that climate suits my clothes. Chilly winds. Thank you, folks.
People used to accuse us of learning everything off of old records, and that was a good accusation. But somehow over the years we've gotten to meet lots and lots of the wonderful performers who we've admired so much. They're all gone now and we're on our way out. But to think about Maybelle Carter in person, and Doc Boggs and the Wards and Wade Ward, and well, we never did meet Charlie Poole, but the author of the next song, we never met him. Tracy, tell him about it.
Actually, this is a song I recorded with another band called the Strange Creek Singers.
Yeah.
And when I sang it for them, they said it needs another verse. So I added another one to the ones that I had created while pulling a disc back and forth on the farm that I had recently bought. And it was so dry, the dirt just looked just more like sand for lack of rain. And it just began to go around in my head, round and round. The poor old dirt farmer lost all his corn. Oh, no rain? Well, now where's the money to pay off the loan? And lo and behold, a few years later, the song came back at me as being a traditional song. I took that as a compliment. Here's a backcountry version, solo. Lost all his corn, and now where's the money to pay off his loan? The loan that he signed to pay off his corn, to pay off his loan. Took all he owned, and on the next round it took all they found. It wasn't nailed down. Got caught in the wheel. Now his head's its shape of the trail, but he still isn't dead. Dry as a bone, and the only thing growing is a 10-pound stalk. And when it gets round, he'll roll it on down to the tax man in town. payoff is long. The loan that is signed, the payoff is gone. The payoff is long. The payoff is gone. The payoff is long. The payoff is gone. The payoff is long. Woo!
And Tracy, after this, I'll play the dance thing that and you can sit down and get a dance group. Right? Try and get a dance group. Well, I learned this song sitting down. So that's the way I play it. I learned it from an old record by Clarence Ashley. It was on the Folkways anthology, and I thought he was a wonderful old man, judging from his voice. And then I realized when he made the record, he was only 20 years old. And I've been playing this song for more than 50 years and keep on hearing different things in it. And some of these characters on the old records, they were like fabulous creatures in the past. But then in 1961, we were able to, Ralph Renzer found Clarence Ashley and we brought him to New York to do a concert for the Friends of Old Time Music, and I was expecting some kind of a giant, but he was a little short guy with suspenders, and he was like a vaudeville actor, and very funny. But he sang these old songs, and I asked him, how did a strange song like this get onto a commercial 78 back in 1927? With that kind of tuning, it's the cuckoo bird, you know. And he said, well, when the recording engineers were there, I was doing other songs, and I said, have you folks ever heard any lassie-making songs? They said, no, what's that? He said, well, you'll have to get me a little banjo. We got him a banjo, and he played the song, and they thought it was great. They said, now, why is that a lassie-making song? He said, well, that's the kind of song we sang when we sat around and made molasses. On build me a cabin on the mountain so high, so I can see Willie as he goes riding by. Jack of diamonds, well I know you from old. You rub my poor pocket of my silver and my gold. I often have wondered what makes women love men. Then I look back and I wonder what makes men love them. Oh, the cuckoo is a pretty bird. Don't I wish that she was mine? She'd never drink water, she'd only drink wine. Oh, the cuckoo is a pretty bird. She wobbles and she flies. She don't ever holler cuckoo till the 4th day of July. Cuckoo bird.
Sprinkling.
It's not too good.
That there is Rodney
Not very big.
Putting out some cornmeal, I think. Is it cornmeal? Wow. That's cooking.
I understand.
Oh God, it's gonna be bad though.
Dancer's choice.